TV soap news and spoilers say that in the gripping drama series Beyond the Gates, the lives of its characters are perpetually entangled in a web of secrets, betrayals, and unexpected twists that keep viewers on the edge of their seats. Among the show's most compelling storylines is the ongoing saga of Bill, a beloved character whose recent health struggles have sparked intense speculation and emotional investment from fans. As the series delves deeper into its latest season, a chilling question looms. What if Bill, the steadfast patriarch of the community, has only a few months to live? Today, we explore this dramatic possibility, diving into the details of Bill's health crisis, the potential for a devastating misdiagnosis, and the ripple effects such a revelation could have on the world of Beyond the Gates. Bill's health crisis. A familiar struggle, Bill has long been a cornerstone of Beyond the Gates, a character whose resilience and wisdom have guided his family and friends through turbulent times. However, his health has been a recurring concern, with past episodes showcasing his battles with chronic conditions that have landed him in the hospital more than once. In the most recent episodes, Bill's health took a dramatic turn for the worse, leading to an emergency visit to the hospital. The diagnosis, delivered by the trusted Dr. Madison, was a stroke, a serious but potentially manageable condition. According to Dr. Madison, with proper treatment and rest, Bill could be on the road to recovery by late summer, possibly as early as August. The news, while alarming, offered a glimmer of hope. Fans breathed a cautious sigh of relief, clinging to the prognosis that Bill would pull through, as he always had. The timeline for recovery seemed reasonable, and the show's narrative appeared to be steering toward a story of triumph over adversity. But as any devoted viewer of Beyond the Gates knows, nothing in this series is ever as straightforward as it seems. The show thrives on subverting expectations, and the possibility that Bill's diagnosis might not be what it appears has ignited fervent speculation among fans. A misdiagnosis in the making? Beyond the Gates asterisk is no stranger to plot twists, and the idea that Bill's stroke diagnosis could be inaccurate is tantalizingly plausible. Medical errors, swapped test results, or overlooked symptoms are not uncommon in the high-stakes world of serialized drama, where every episode is an opportunity to upend the status quo. What if the test results that Dr. Madison relied upon were flawed? Perhaps due to a mix-up in the hospital's lab, a clerical error, or even deliberate tampering by one of the show's many scheming characters. Such a mistake could have catastrophic consequences, transforming Bill's hopeful prognosis into a grim countdown. Imagine the scene. Dr. Madison, reviewing Bill's file late at night, notices an inconsistency in the test results. A subtle discrepancy in the blood work, perhaps, or an anomaly in the imaging scans that was initially overlooked. Her brow furrows as she digs deeper, realizing that the stroke diagnosis might have been a red herring. A second round of tests is ordered, and the hospital becomes a pressure cooker of anticipation. The stakes are sky-high, Bill's life hangs in the balance, and the truth could shatter the fragile optimism that his family has clung to. If the new tests reveal a far graver condition, say, a terminal illness with only a few months left for Bill, the emotional fallout would be seismic. The show's writers have never shied away from bold, heart-wrenching developments, and a storyline where Bill faces his mortality would be a masterstroke of dramatic storytelling. The question isn't just whether Bill's health is deteriorating, but how the revelation of a terminal diagnosis would reshape the dynamics of the entire cast. The emotional and narrative stakes picture Bill, a man who has weathered countless storms, receiving the devastating news that his time is running out. The stoic patriarch, known for his unyielding strength, would be forced to confront his vulnerability in a way we've never seen before. How would he choose to spend his final months? Would he seek to mend fractured relationships, impart final wisdom to his children, or pursue a long-buried dream? The emotional depth of such a storyline would provide a rich canvas for the show's talented ensemble to showcase their acting prowess. Beyond Bill's personal journey, the ripple effects of his potential terminal illness would reverberate through the entire community of Beyond the Gates. His family, already grappling with their own dramas, would be thrust into a crucible of grief and reckoning. Would his children rally together or fracture under the weight of impending loss? Would old rivalries resurface, or would the threat of losing Bill inspire newfound unity? And what of Dr. Madison, whose initial misdiagnosis could haunt her professional and personal life? The guilt of such an error could drive her to desperate measures, perhaps even uncovering a larger conspiracy within the hospital. The show's penchant for intertwining personal and communal conflict suggests that Bill's health crisis could also unearth long-buried secrets. Perhaps the misdiagnosis wasn't an accident but the result of sabotage by a vengeful adversary. In Beyond the Gates, where trust is a rare commodity, such a twist would be par for the course. A rival family, a disgruntled colleague, or even a seemingly loyal friend could have motives to manipulate Bill's fate, turning his health crisis into a mystery that the entire cast must unravel. ## Is this the path Beyond the Gates will take? As of the latest episodes, the show has not confirmed whether Bill's stroke diagnosis is incorrect or if he is facing a terminal illness. The writers have kept viewers in suspense, dropping subtle hints that all is not as it seems. Dr. Madison's lingering doubts, coupled with cryptic comments from other characters about mistakes being made, have fueled speculation that a major plot twist is imminent. The timeline for Bill's recovery, projected to extend through August, gives the show ample room to build tension, introduce red herrings, and deliver a gut-punch revelation. If Bill is indeed given only a few months to live, the storyline would mark a pivotal turning point for Beyond the Gates. It would challenge the show's characters to confront their priorities, their regrets, and their capacity for forgiveness. For viewers, it would be an emotional roller coaster, blending heartbreak with the tantalizing possibility of redemption or resolution. Alternatively, the show could subvert expectations once again, revealing that Bill's health scare was a false alarm, only to pivot to another unexpected crisis. Waiting for answers as we await the next episodes of Beyond the Gates, the uncertainty surrounding Bill's fate keeps us glued to our screens. Will Dr. Madison's suspicions lead to a new diagnosis, or is Bill's stroke recovery on track? Could a terminal illness be the catalyst for the show's next major arc, or will the writers surprise us with an entirely different twist? One thing is certain, in the world of Beyond the Gates, where nothing is ever as it seems, Bill's story is far from over. We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV soap news and spoilers for more updates on Beyond the Gates.